go now, baby. Monday Night Football. Commanders in Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. All of a sudden, pretty ugly looking game here. The double-digit spread bet is always some good-looking betting opportunities. Joe and Jingles with you today with our four total best bets for the game. Before we get into those, just a reminder, hit that like button and that subscribe button right down there. Now then, let us get right into the action. I'm going to get us started off with a guy named Travis Kelce. Going to take Kelce to go over his receiving yard number of 40.5. That's at FanDuel at the time of this recording. So even though he's not dominating at a Pro Bowl level anymore, Kelce very much contributing in every game here for the Kansas City Chiefs. And he's been great up against this number of 40.5. He's gone over it in 6 of 7 games so far this season. I think a pretty modest number given his 53.3 receiving yard average per game. Now, you might be thinking, well, what gives here, Joe? Why is this number so low? Well, Rashee Rice is back in the lineup. I think most people would agree that he is now number one atop the depth chart here for the Kansas City Chiefs. But I do think that this is accounted for in the number. This number's been as high as 47.5 this season. He's going up against a really bad pass defense of the Commanders, which is in contention for the worst in the NFL. They're allowing a league high 7.8 yards per pass attempt, and which is the highest in the NFL, like I said. And the Commanders, they are allowing over 50 yards per game to the tight end position. Might just take a few, over 10 yards per catch allowed to TEs. So give me Kelce to go over that number of 40.5. Okay, Jingles, who you like to get into the end zone in this game?
I like Marcus Mariota at plus 400.
Ooh.
This is a big number. And quarterback
Maybe.
rushing touchdowns have been quietly profitable on Monday Night Football through 7 weeks. 6 different QBs have ran it in for a touchdown, ranging from plus 180 to plus 600. Good for a 7-15 straight up record for how much? Plus 13.9 units. Patrick Mahomes plus 300 isn't a bad look, but I'll take the guy as a big dog with negative game script, but he's got healthy receivers now. And this was a guy who has 8 carries for 80 yards and a score already this year. He was priced at plus 280, plus 360 in his other 2 starts. And I'm getting plus 400 here. I just feel like the defensive matchup is too priced in terms of this could easily come back through a backdoor score when he's playing some very passive defense. But he likes to run, man. And plus 400 is a price. I'm playing this to plus 300.
Okay, a big bet right there to a little dinky one. I haven't done many of these little dinky ones yet this season, but with a lot of data accumulating, we'll probably have more little dinky ones in the second half of the season. And the dinky one that I am referring to is Kareem Hunt to go over half a receiving yard. So prior to last week, where he had his lowest snap count of the season in that blowout win against the Raiders, Hunt was a perfect 6 for 6 against this number with at least 1 catch and at least 3 yards in all 6 of those games. Now, the drop to half a yard seems like a pretty big overreaction. Now, you guys might recall if you watch my content here on Covers or on social media, Samaje Perine. We were taking his over 2.5 receiving yards in every single game in the second half of the season, pretty much. And this is following a pretty similar pattern. They always have one pass play in the playbook here for Kareem Hunt. Only 8 targets all season, but 7 catches. And like I said, he's gone over this number in 6 of 7 games overall this season. Commanders have also allowed the 5th most receiving yards to the running back position. So Hunt, over half a receiving yard, little dinky play. As long as it wins, what do we care? Okay, Jingles, another guy in the Chiefs backfield, you like him to do some pass catching as well.
Yeah, let's go. Brashard Smith, over 15.5 receiving yards, minus 110. Time of recording. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, this is a spot where Andy Reid said this week that he always believed that you need 3 guys at running back, and Smith has really developed into that 3rd guy. He praised the rookie's versatility, transitioning from wide receiver. This is what he said this week. He said, Smith gives you it's a different deal because he had played the wide receiver position at the University of Miami before he went to SMU. So his ability to catch the ball on screens and those type of things is good. And he's got the protection down now so that when he stand back there and still protect. He's not quite as strong as the other guys, but that leads me to believe, again, that we saw him last week getting a lot of carries, but under 3 yards per carry, that if they want to get the ball in his hands, it's got to be through the air. And he's topped this number in what, four straight games, I think it's been. And I'm going to go 20. The total's at 15.5. And don't be afraid to go 20. Don't be afraid to go 30. I think this has ladder potential up to 40 yards. And this is a spot where he went over last week. No problem. He's had at least 3 catches in each week. And last week's game was about as positive game script as you can get. 3 quarters of football. Didn't even need the 4th quarter to get it. I think this is another good spot. And you just keep hammering on this low number of 15.5. And not many people are passing as much as the Chiefs right now.
Okay, there you have it. Our best bets for Monday Night Football. Commanders at serious risk of this becoming a lost season for them. Jaden Daniels may be following in the footsteps of RG3. I hope not. But either way, there you have it. Our best bets for the game. Best of luck with your bets. Enjoy the game on Monday night. And we'll see you right back here on the Covers YouTube channel for all the Week 9 NFL action.